Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beach News Weekly, a podcast created and produced by Long Beach State student-run newspaper, The Daily 49er. My name is Cindy Aguilera, and I'll be your host, giving you your weekly dose of beach news. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Getting back in the post-spring break groove is hard. Bussin' is easy. Ride Long Beach Transit and save on trips to campus, work, and beyond. Discover your discounted bus fare options at ridelbt.com/students.
Did you know limiting your shower to the length of one song can save 15 to 20 gallons of water per shower? So belt it out and let the concert begin. Do your part to conserve water. It's the Long Beach way of life. For more water-saving tips, visit liveh2olb.com.
Southland is bringing its credit union experience to the Long Beach State campus. As a student of Long Beach State, you are eligible to join with access to our new University Student Union branch, student loan services, free checking, and free financial education resources. Visit beachcu.com for more information. And this week in Mother Earth news, that's right, April is Earth Month, a month-long emphasis on sustainability and how we can stop harming our planet. For our April issue, Daily 49er staff wrote a series of Earth Day-related stories, all focusing on the current status of our home. Xochilt Andrade, Daily 49er reporter, gives us the rundown on what's happened since the October oil spill off the coast of Orange County in 2021. You may not remember, but in October of last year, Orange County residents first woke up to a strange odor emitting from the ocean. That odor was an estimated 25,000 gallons of crude spilled into the Orange County coast from the torn pipeline that's 4.5 miles from the shore. After the spill, an estimated 28 oiled living birds were collected by the Oiled Wildlife Care Network, with another 45 found dead on arrival. These are the results of offshore drilling, y'all. They kill wildlife. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, 44 major oil spills have occurred in the U.S. waters, where over 10,000 barrels, that's 420,000 gallons of oil were spilled. The largest in California history was the Santa Barbara oil spill that took place in January and February of 1969, spilling over 100,000 gallons of crude. The Bureau of Safety and Environmental Enforcement said California is a prime consumer of petroleum products and ranks as one of the top 5 oil consumers worldwide. The state produces 45% of the oil it consumes, and 20% is derived from offshore drilling. As per the Bureau of Land Management, California reaps a $1.35 billion economic benefit from oil and gas production on public lands. So what can we do to stop this? Well, California Representative Mike Levin said that this disaster is exactly why he's leading the bill in Congress that would end all new offshore drilling along the Southern California coast. An Oceana analysis released in 2021 finds that permanent offshore drilling protections for unleased federal waters could prevent over 19 billion tons of greenhouse gas emissions, as well as more than $720 billion in damages to people, property, and the environment. Oceana calls on President Biden to permanently protect our coast from offshore drilling to ensure the future of our coastal economy that depends on a healthy ocean and help address the growing climate crisis. Now, that's obviously on a larger scale. That takes a lot of time, but here is something that you can do today. You can recycle on campus. Editor-in-Chief Ashley Ramos wrote for the Daily 49er different spots on campus where you can recycle paper, batteries, cardboard, and food waste. Paper can be recycled in the blue bins that should be located in all classrooms and offices on campus. But if these documents have sensitive information, you should shred them first because you never know who might be looking through the trash. Just saying. Cardboard boxes should be flattened and put next to recycling bins, but if a department has too many of these flattened boxes, they can place them next to the building's trash dumpsters. If you need to dispose of batteries, you can actually contact the Environmental Health and Safety Office to schedule a pickup. And you can also do this for disposing of any writing utensils like pens, markers, and highlighters, as these should not be thrown away just like whatever, because they have a lot of chemicals, and they should be disposed of in the appropriate way. If you need to get rid of ink cartridges, you can mail these back in the box that you received them in. But if you don't have that anymore, you can actually place them in a plastic bag with a note that says for recycling and mail them to 331 Palo Verde Avenue, Long Beach, California, 90840, so that they can be disposed of in the appropriate place. Aside from that, this is something I did not know, but there's a composting program on campus where students and staff can dump their food scraps and plant waste in a special trash that will be used for agriculture on campus. That's pretty cool. So basically, you can throw your stuff away that's like food, any perishable things, cardboard, tea bags, coffee grounds, stuff like that, and that will be turned into food for the agriculture on campus. Isn't that amazing? You can actually watch your trash turn into food and therefore not land in a landfill. Hello. For a full list of these items and others that you can dispose of on campus, head over to Daily 49er and read this story in detail. Now, I'm going to promote Daily 49er's Earth Day special issue again because there are so many great stories in this by our staff. We have student opinions on the current climate crisis. We have actions to government, things that they need to do now. And there's also events you can participate in this month. And there is a very, very heartfelt section where students wrote poems to Mother Earth, because there's something about Mother Earth that just makes you want to write a poem, right? Well, you can read all of these at our Daily 49er website, and you can also pick an issue up. There should still be some on campus in those issue boxes, those boxes around campus. You just open the door and pick one up. Yeah, those still exist. Remember that Earth Day is April 22nd. And for those that are interested in art, here is something you can do on Earth Day. How to Save a Planet Printmaking for Earth Day is an event held by the CSULB Printmaking Club and students from the Art 370 printmaking course. Well, they will be making How to Save a Planet blocks. This print will be put on tote bags, and the tote bags will be given away for students, but you can also bring your own garments, like your own bags or shirts, where you can have this design printed on you. The event will be held in person in the courtyard outside of the Kleefeld Contemporary Art Museum from 11 to 3 on Friday, April 22nd. And it's a great way to get a really cute design on your tote bag or shirt or sweater or whatever, but also participate in this movement that it's really fallen, I feel like, on the younger generation to do, because not to put any blame on anybody, but it just seems like the status of our earth is just declining more and more. But don't be upset and don't be sad, because there are things that you can do. Now, for these stories and more, and to check out the Earth issue by Daily 49er, head on over to daily49er.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at Daily 49er. Thank you so much for listening. Enjoy Earth Day. Do something nice for Mother Earth. Recycle, reuse your reusable bags. Stop using plastic. There's so much that we can do. And even if it, doesn't change everything in the snap of a finger, there is something that you can do, and you tried. We're trying. Have a great rest of your week, and happy Earth Day. Take care.
Hearing your favorite podcast end is hard. Bussin' is easy. Long Beach Transit makes it simple for CSULB students to ride and save. Visit ridelbt.com/students and download the Move It app to plan your next journey.
Did you know that Long Beach Water performs tens of thousands of tests every year to ensure that residents and businesses always receive high-quality, safe, and reliable drinking water? Great tasting, refreshing, and always on tap. So drink up, Long Beach. Visit liveh2llb.com for water-saving tips.
Southland is bringing its credit union experience to the Long Beach State campus. As a student of Long Beach State, you are eligible to join with access to our new University Student Union branch, student loan services, free checking, and free financial education resources. Visit beachcu.com for more information.